Hi guys, it's Avery here. I'm super excited for today's video because I'm going to be filming a Q&A for you guys. I asked you to leave me questions on my last video and I honestly was only expecting like 3-5 questions, but actually a lot of you asked questions and that makes me really happy. So I'm going to answer them right now. The first one is, let's start from the bottom. Now we hear. Why do you love to journal a lot? By the way, love you. Love you too. I love to journal a lot because journaling is very, it's very therapeutic for me. I love to journal just to get my mind off of things, or not even just for that, just because I genuinely love journaling. I love that there are endless possibilities to a page. There are no two pages that look the exact same when it comes to journaling. And it's just so exciting to see what I can come up with and what other people can come up with. It's very therapeutic. I love the fact that it's a treasure that you can hold and look back on one day in the future and just reminisce on what you were journaling about and what you did and see how you've grown. Do you have plans for the future? I do have plans. I'm going into my junior year of college, and so I have 2 more years of college left, and I'm going to be majoring with a communications degree and minor in entrepreneurship. So within that, I'm not exactly sure where I want to take it. I was a film major, and so I've just kind of changed my whole track. I would really love to just start like my own journal line and continue to sell my journals and maybe one day start selling other things into my shop. As for plans, I mean, I'm kind of just basic in the sense that I want to graduate, I want to have a family, I want to get married, I want to have kids. I would really love to work from home, like for myself, so if this keeps going, that's awesome, that is a dream. Whatever comes my way, I'm going to do it, but I don't have any like set dreams as for like my occupation. There are many things that sound interesting, but I just really would love to work at home for myself. So that's what I plan on doing, and then obviously I just would really love to travel the world. I know that's like so many people's dreams, but like how could it not, you know? What other things will be coming soon to your Etsy shop? Will you be selling journal cards that you once showed us how to make? So I kind of just mentioned this. Yes, I would love to add things to my Etsy store. I just started it last month, so it still has a lot of growing room. I am trying out different journaling cover styles and with my handmade journals and seeing which ones are like I like the most and I think are the cutest and people are liking the most. But yeah, I would really love to sell some journaling cards once I figure out how to make them more official. I don't want them to just be like printed out on paper. I want them to be really good, and I want to have my own design. I would love to find my own style for my store that's unique to me. So once I am done playing around with different designs and styles, I would love to release journaling cards, stickers, washi tape, just different things that you can put into your journals. What are some basic supplies on the cheaper end for those who are just starting off journaling? So when it comes to journaling, obviously there are a lot of people who have so many supplies, and then there are some people who don't have like anything but a pen, and that is okay. If you're just starting off journaling, you literally only need a journal and a pen. You don't even need a journal, you just need a piece of paper, and you can like tape all those papers together and that'll eventually be a journal. Journaling is whatever you make it, so use whatever supplies you have to your advantage and you can come up with something really awesome. So I mean, if you do want to branch out from just pen and paper, there are cheaper things like colored pencils are a really good tool to use in your journal, and those really aren't that expensive if you find them on the if you find like a cheaper pack. You just have to like look, you have to go look around. If you go to a craft store, all the supplies are going to be kind of on the pricier side. I have found a secondhand craft store in my town that I go to a lot, and everything there has been used before, but I can buy it for so cheap. Like I found like paper packs that would normally be like $20 and I've gotten them for $3. So you just have to look around. If you have a thrift store, go see if they have a crafting section. But really look to see if you have a secondhand craft store anywhere around you, because that is like a really good deal. Other than that, look on Amazon, because Amazon has really cheap supplies if you like dig. So just really try looking around. Don't just go to craft stores, because those are going to be on the pricier side. Anything can be printed from the internet, and you can go to somewhere that has computer and printer and print if you don't want to buy your own ink. My biggest video on my channel is me flipping through a journal where I only used pen, so just keep that in mind. You don't have to have a lot of supplies. Is there anyone that inspired you to make your own journal, and do you feel more inspired to write because it's handmade? So once I started getting more into journaling, I've always journaled, but once I was finding inspiration on the internet from people through Tumblr, Instagram, and of course YouTube, I was really inspired to just dive in and go all in, because I didn't realize that there was this huge community out there that loved to journal just like I did. You know, I thought it was just kind of a thing that I did. I knew other people journaled, but I didn't know other people took it this seriously. So that was really exciting for me. Of course, if you watch journaling videos on YouTube, you have probably heard of Joanna Joanna. She makes beautiful handmade journals. That was the very first person that I had seen on YouTube who hand makes her own journals, and so I was just blown away. I really was. You know, I've made handmade journals before and they were similar to the way she did it, and then when I saw that's how she did it, I was like, oh my goodness. And then I was starting to look at other videos and other people on YouTube. A lot of people did this. I was like, wow, I can do this too. So I started doing it too, and now it's taken me further than I thought I would get, and that is just so awesome. I think I do feel more inspired to write because it's handmade. It feels a little bit more personal to me. I don't really think I want to go back to just buying journals, at least for my more personal journals. I don't really know, because I genuinely enjoy making them now. I've kind of found my own style to it. You learn from other people, you kind of take different people's methods into yours, and then you're just you kind of find what works best for you, and I've definitely found what works best for me, and I'm enjoying it so much. I spend so much time making journals, and I think when I'm done, after all the hard work of making a journal, I just am so excited to fill it up with stuff. So I definitely think that inspires me more than just going to the store and buying one. Where I live, I don't really have much options to buy pretty paper. I wanted to know if you ever end up finding pretty papers for your journal in your daily routine. If so, where? P.S. I love your videos. Thank you. So this is kind of like the other video. I really don't have a crazy craft collection supply compared to a lot of people that I see. I have a lot, but it's accumulated over a long time, and a lot of it's just given to me from my mom's old craft collection and stuff that I've just collected, like you said, in my daily routine. Like I said, I really get my supplies from the secondhand craft store in my town. It's called Scrap, and without that store, I don't know if I would really be able to buy as much as I do, because it's so cheap there, and anywhere else is expensive. I can't afford to go buy a lot of supplies from the craft store. So you can definitely find papers in your daily routine. Find them in books, really old books. People get really mad when you talk about this, because they're don't tear up a book, but if you have an old book that you're not reading and you're not going to do anything with it, put that to use, you know, to rip out pictures from it, rip out words that you like, and then put that into your journal. Magazines, photos from your family, old photos. If you go out and you go to the movies, use your movie ticket. Anything that is tangible, that will be glued or taped or stapled or anything. If it can go in a journal, put it in a journal, and that will make it super personal to you. How old are you when you started journaling, and can you show us the oldest journal you have? Ooh, that's tough. I have been journaling for as long as I can remember. Obviously it was never to the extent that it is now. I started getting really into it probably 2 years ago, but just diary journaling, I definitely have been doing that for forever. I know for a fact what I find is not going to be the oldest journal that I ever started. I lost my oldest journals, which is really sad, but I'm gonna go find one. Okay, so this is the oldest journal that I can find. It says 2010, 2011. I actually think I read through some of this in a video. I'm gonna read through it and I'll just kind of flip through the pages for y'all. Okay, this is my drama from middle school. Let's read it. I'm gonna use different names just so confidentiality. I know it's from middle school, but I have to use different names. Today, John Doe passes me a note in class saying, "I know who you like." And I'm like, "Congratulations." And he says, "LOL, it's Jack." I don't know a Jack, so it's Jack, right? Me, yeah, who told you? Him, a little bird told me. Me, who? He said Rick. I also know about that thing with Mandy. I say, what thing? He says, where you got mad at her for sitting in Jake's lap. Drama. What are your favorite books and TV shows currently? So I was a film major, so that just says that I'm a very big TV nerd. I love movies and TVs. So favorite TV shows on, I'm going to say Netflix, because Netflix is very general for people. I'm currently watching Bloodline. Oh my goodness, y'all. Bloodline messes with me. I literally finished the first season last night and I'm like, I don't know how to feel. I really don't. Everyone's obsessed with Riverdale right now because it's just so good. It just is. But like, why is Cole Sprouse's name Jughead? Me and my sister were talking about how like, no one's acting like that's weird. Honestly, I've been really slacking on books, but the two that I am currently reading, you should all know it if you watch YouTube. It's This Modern Love by Will Derbyshire. I legit keep this one by my bathtub. This is like my bathtub book. I read it when I'm taking a bath and I'm relaxing or just trying to have a relaxing night because it's just full of like love letters and stuff. So it's super, I love reading this one. It makes me happy or sad. And then the next one I'm reading is None Like Him by Jen Wilkin. And this says 10 ways God is different from us and why that's a good thing. How many current journals do you have? Current as in currently using. So I just posted a journals I'm currently using video. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in that one. So that's about what I'm using right now. Who inspired you to start journaling? So I talked about like who inspired me to hand make a journal, but to start journaling, honestly, I have no idea. It's just kind of something I've always been interested in. I probably got the idea from like movies where people like write down their thoughts and I was like, I should totally do that. Favorite journal stuff to journal? Definitely journaling in my life journal. I call it that. Kind of like a junk journal, diary, art journal. I don't really know what kind of journal it is, but I call it a life journal. It's just so much fun because I put literally whatever I want in there. I love journaling, but I think I have the most fun when I'm just writing a quote down and making it look pretty, or when I'm doing a memory page and I get to put in like photos of my life into it and make that look cute. What types of journals do you like better? Life journal or bullet journal? By the way, you're so inspiring. I love you so much. Thank you. I love you too. What types of journals do I like better? So I think I just explained that. Life journal. I actually stopped bullet journaling just because I wanted to focus more on my other journals, and when I was bullet journaling I felt like it was kind of taking away some of my time because I wasn't as into creating the spreads. I just liked making my planner look pretty, so I just moved into a normal planner. What do you do when you feel uninspired to journal? When I feel uninspired to journal, I definitely hop on YouTube and watch journal YouTubers because, guys, you know, if you watch a lot of people who journal, or even if you just watch me and you've told me I inspire you, it's just really inspiring to see what awesome things other people can come up with. It's just, I don't know what it is about it. You're just like, wow, like, this person is so creative, like, they have so much talent, and like, that just like, I want to do that. I want to be someone who can create this cute thing. Or if I'm feeling really uninspired to journal, and I know I want to be, and then because I know it'll help me feel better, I really like to journal like a memory page. Like, I go through my photos and I find an old photo that really means something to me and I put that in the journal and I just talk about it. Okay, that is all of the questions that I got. Thank you all so much for asking me questions, and I really love talking to you guys. If you have questions, continue to comment them. I will answer them through comment. Also, if you just are more interested in like more details about me, I mentioned this channel a lot, but I did start a lifestyle channel. I'm kind of starting to get that going. It's slowly but surely going, and it is always linked down below, so you should definitely check that out. Guys, get out and journal because it's great, and I love you all so much, of course, and I will see you guys in my next video.